Long ago, in the heartland of Africa, there was a vast savanna where many animals lived in peace and harmony. The savanna was a vibrant paradise filled with life. Among all the creatures, two animals stood out for their peculiar character: the cunning hare and the wise, slow-moving tortoise. Hare was known for his swift speed and clever tricks. He was always ready to flaunt his agility, and his boastful nature often caused ripples in the calm savanna. On the other hand, Tortoise, with his slow, careful steps, carried a sense of serene wisdom. He was loved by all for his patience and quiet demeanor. One day, the hare, full of pride, declared, "I am the fastest animal in the savanna. No one can ever beat me in a race." His words echoed through the grasslands, reaching the tortoise's ears. Tortoise, hearing Hare's claim, replied calmly, "Speed isn't everything, Hare. Patience and steadiness also have their merits." Incredulous and amused at the tortoise's words, the hare roared with laughter. "Patience and steadiness? No, my dear tortoise, they can't win races. But if you are so confident, why not test your theory? Let's race." The animals of the savanna were taken aback. A race between the swift hare and the slow tortoise. It was unheard of, unthinkable. Yet, Tortoise accepted the challenge. "I will race you, Hare," he said. "Let's meet at the baobab tree tomorrow at sunrise." The news of the race spread like wildfire, causing a flurry of excitement. As the golden sun rose the next day, the animals gathered at the starting point. Hare, confident of his imminent victory, looked at Tortoise and smirked. But the tortoise, unaffected, merely nodded, ready to race. With a powerful leap, the hare sped off as the race began, leaving the tortoise far behind. Confident of his victory, Hare thought, "I'll have a quick nap under that tree. The tortoise will take ages to reach here." He nestled into the soft grass and soon fell asleep. Meanwhile, the tortoise continued his steady pace. He moved slowly but didn't stop, not even once. He passed the sleeping hare and kept on moving, focused on the path ahead. Hours passed, and the hare woke up, stretching and yawning. He glanced back, expecting to see the tortoise far behind, but he saw nothing. Thinking the tortoise was still too far behind to be seen, he sprinted off again. However, as the finish line came into sight, there was a murmur of disbelief among the spectators. There, inching closer to victory, was the tortoise. The hare raced towards the finish line with all his might, but it was too late. The tortoise had crossed the line. The savanna burst into cheers for the slow, steady tortoise who had won the race. The hare stood panting, his pride washed away with his defeat. He turned to the tortoise, who was being congratulated by the other animals. The tortoise met Hare's eyes and said, "Hare, remember, speed may have its virtue, but never underestimate the power of patience and steadiness." That day, the hare and all the animals learned a valuable lesson. It's not always the swift that win races, but the steady and consistent. From that day forth, Hare became less boastful, and the story of the cunning hare and the wise tortoise was told and retold, serving as a reminder of the enduring power of patience, perseverance, and humility.